Daniel came from royal family. He is compared with Noah and Job in terms of faithfulness in God and righteousness. Daniel fasted on two accounts in the Bible. The first account details how Daniel refused to defile himself with the king's food and wine. Therefore, he requested permission to eat vegetables and drink water, and further asked to compare him and his companions against the other young servants. The second account occurs after Daniel receives a frightening vision while under the rule of Cyrus. Daniel then mourned for 3 weeks. He ate no choice food, no meat or wine touched his lips, and he used no oil for his head for 3 weeks. The fast was a time of mourning for Daniel, and also part of how he set his mind to gain understanding and to humble himself before God. As for me, I was in and still remain in a state of constant need for healing, spiritual reconnection, and guidance from my Lord and Savior. While in this state, I figured I'd sacrifice my love for savory goodness and sugar and deprive myself from bodily harm. Over the days, I've consumed very little as far as a food perspective, but gained so much more from a worldly one. For food, I've consumed only vegetables, fruits, nuts, beans, brown rice, and whole wheat pasta, as well as some oils. Beverages consisted of only water and small amounts of 100% fruit juice with no sugar, as well as unsweetened almond milk. During the fast, I consumed absolutely no meat, no eggs, dairy, processed foods, sugar, and much more. My digestive system has prospered as well as energy early on, but towards the end, my energy began to taper off. As temptations begin to rise, the lack of calories consumed, all of this continued to compound against me. More challenges seemed to await on my journey. My body had changed dramatically, from weighing around 205 pounds to being down to 187 pounds. While being at my lowest, as far as weight, I lost nearly 18 pounds during the fast. During my 15th day, my body had unfortunate plans of its own. While at my place of employment, I began to feel very ill. My body felt hotter, and I began to lose the tongue for words. My shift resulted in me facing the earth with vomit before me, as well as defecating myself. As challenge presents itself, furthermore, I must continue to rely on my Savior through prayer. I've acknowledged and am constantly reminded that He is who I look towards for help. He is the one that I look towards when my health isn't the greatest. He is the one that I look towards when I'm at my lowest. He is the one that I look towards when I am feeling effects of sadness, feeling effects of depression. He is who I look towards in my time of need. He is who I look towards when I feel the whole world is against me. He is who I look towards when I feel like I can't win. He is who I look towards when I lack the motivation to continue. He is who I look towards when everything compounds inside of my body and works against me. He's the shoulder I can cry on. He's the shoulder I can rely on. when that day comes, He is the shoulder I will die on. Faith alone is which has carried me this far. When the journey gets tough, I shall pray even harder. All I ask is that you embark on your own journey, call your inner self into action, and give yourself the gift of sacrifice. Allow God to fulfill you in your most tempting times, and trust me, those times will be tempting. And allow yourself to be delivered, having been healed with understanding and humble before God. God bless.